Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another Minecraft live stream. Today we are going to be doing further experiments in the world of Minecraft, hoping to work out how best to generate rock. So let's get into that as soon as it loads up. Okay, all right. And here we are. Now, our previous attempt was making use of basically a trigger-based mechanism. Unfortunately, we couldn't do anything trigger-based because it kept breaking. So what I am thinking of is we switch to something that is timer-based. So let's go observer. There. All right. Then how about you? Hello there, Flame Knight. Looks like you got alerted this time, which is good, because I was a little bit concerned about that. All right. You didn't. Oh, that is concerning. Figured you might check. That was a good thing to do. Now, if we go like that, doesn't work. It was just watching anime. A splendid thing to be doing. Oh, okay. Let's get comparator, say, facing that away. Actually, I'll the comparator face that way. Now we can fine-tune things. Okay, that's too fast. I think that works. But sometimes we get let's slow it down even more. Just so we don't run into the whole stone. What anime were you watching? Why does this sometimes generate cobblestone. Okay. I think with the right amount of delay, it no longer does that. Does blocking off that help? I mean, it does mean that we don't have water flooding around. Oh. All right. It was Sasuke and Peeps. Excellent. Okay, let's add a little bit more delay. Let's see if that helps. So I've noticed that it's probably going a little bit too fast. Okay, that's working fine. Finally, I got built something that works. Now, the next thing is I want to split this into 2 halves. So let's go sensor. And I want a T flip-flop here. So we can go... actually, we use a sticky piston. And a block. So as this comes through... That's actually probably what we want to do it one step earlier for this. All right. Okay. That works. Now, if we put a piston, if we want to go back even further. So you, like that. There, and then we want to separate just a normal piston. Here. Is that facing the right way? No, it's facing the wrong way. All right. That's not what I wanted. It's interesting. Oh, it powers that diagonally like that. Put something here. No, that never sends a signal, which is not what we want. How's my day going so far? Oh, it's not going 100. Wasn't going 100%. To be honest, had the problem. I went to bed early last night with the intent no, I'm not Japanese. Yeah, I went to bed early last night with the intent to get up early and work on editing. Unfortunately, I ran into a problem that my headphones were dead. So I wasn't able to edit, so I had to do some writing instead. Okay. Now, separate observer facing that way. One facing that way, and you are going to face that way. All right. Ah, that wasn't what I wanted to happen. So how about a repeater there instead? Nope. All right. Uh-huh. So I want it to trigger when something moves into this space here. Have you any idea what the... He said nanika, which basically means what, and then ka, which also means this sentence is a question, sort of. So it isn't really Japanese, sort of, because you would just say nani in that case. I suspect he was puzzled and confused, though by what I am not sure. All right. Was it trained foreign language? It's a good skill to have, in my humble opinion. Ah, we can put, if we put it watching there, then you watch there, and you watch there, and then that goes into a spot there. Okay. That sort of is working, but this isn't triggering. There is a lot of problems, but I have problems. A lot of people have problems learning languages. It's not just you. Because the first language you learn, so your native tongue, basically reprograms your brain. So I can understand why acquiring a second language is so difficult. Hi, the Awesome Pie. Oh. I learned some... So I learned American English is great, lol. Yeah. I've been trying to learn Japanese for a while. And I'm not sure if I've really done it. Okay. This isn't doing exactly what I want, I don't think. But once I remove all these... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. See, this one always triggers no matter what. And I want it to trigger half the time. So perhaps, rather than using that, I'm going to put a solid block there. Oh. And... I'm not 100%. Had a problem where my... that's why that's a problem. Had a problem where my headphones had no power in them. So I couldn't do editing, even though I'd planned to do editing. Let's see if I... Watching the snowstorm. That must be really... cool. So it's not getting work done exactly. What I can do here... Yeah. I think we can put that facing up, up. fall through this hole. Oh, I hate this. I hate falling through the world. All right. Not on my end because it's supposed to be going from spring to summer. So this is probably the last snowstorm of the season for you then. Go sand. Just normal falling sand. Oops. Like that. Up. Did that work? Let's remove all of these. Maybe we still have a chance of snow all year round. How does that work? Huh? Oh, that there and redstone dust here and another. Where I live, the weather has a mind on its own. Okay. Go stone again. All right. Why don't I don't need any stone. Let's try and trigger this again. Okay. Clear this. Okay, now we have it splits it into two halves. That's what we want to happen. All right. I have a working system. Unfortunately, I don't think it resets once it gets filled, which is kind of a problem. It's windy today and it ruined today. It will not survive anywhere. Ah. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Ah. That kind of variable weather. Lol, it's great times there. Okay, that gets it going again. All right. I think if we moved it closer to the origin, it'd be more reliable. Let's replace this with a lever so we can switch things off and on. All right. Spot that. Switch that off. Good. All right, let's try and go like this. So let's recreate what we've done. So we've got a observer facing that way. One of them facing that way. Yeah. Some people move out here because there normally moves out just quickly because the weather here is so temperamental. Makes sense. Lots of people don't want to risk living with highly variable weather. Actually got to go back one. Like that. And we've got a repeater facing that way. Into a piston. With a block of sand atop it. You don't mind it normally. This piston with sand on top of it turns a solid redstone signal into a short pulse, which we use to drive the piston. So this means it triggers every second time. Then we've got a one like that. A break there. Problem with this one. So this one's there. Observer looking down. Then observer looking across. Set observer looking across. Then one looking that way. A spot on there. You looking that away, and I'll just get rid of all this nonsense here. Oh, the sand's gone forever. All right. Actually, I just realized I don't have to use a fancy construct here. I can just do what I had before, because it will work here. So like that, and redstone torch. Now, hopefully, if I put that doesn't work. You go around the back. Quite nice. Arrow. Target block. That's the one. All right. I think I've got a working system now. I think it would be better if I go... observer rather than a target block to do this. Oh, still need the target block. There. I mean, you get used to everything eventually. Okay, let's see how well this works. Okay. That's fine. Now the tellings. Only downside is when I get time off, it's going to be slick. I'm guessing by slick you mean slippery. Okay. That's gone and become broken. Yep. It's going to be ice by then. Ah. Yeah. We used to get warnings about black ice, which was strange since it's very, very rare that our roads get icy at all. I want a furnace. So things don't move. But that doesn't trigger. That stuff is dangerous. I guess because you can't see it, you can't anticipate it. And it's thin and very slippery. Let's go like that. Oh. Okay. We'll grab our furnace. Here. Lots of people die because of it. Damn. Hold on, how did the... You saw that, my furnace vanished. Right. I haven't... Never had to deal with icy roads. Neither have I. I've been lucky enough that all our roads have been sort of solid. Does that... Okay, good. So we go like that. Actually... like that. Now if I go like that. No. That doesn't retract then. That's been one state that normally doesn't get snow and they freaked out about it. It's kind of understandable. So, how are we going to deal with this? The people you were with all laughed about it? Why it was that? Because you're just so used to it, or... Nope. That doesn't sort of convey the impulse the right way. How do you even deal with lights? From the same state, and we're used to snow. Ah, okay. Ah. Doesn't convey downwards, I wonder. Drive slowly and pump the brakes. Basically, I'm guessing the pumping the brakes is a little bit like anti, what you call it? Like anti-skid. I wonder if that's actually set up a... No, it hasn't. Helps the brakes from locking up. Oh, okay. Anti-lock braking. That's what I was thinking of. Oh. Okay. Think that makes it a... That makes it protected from there. Come on, there. So, drive slowly and take your time. I think that's... That type of advice is almost universal. All right. So it keeps going until it reaches push limit. But it doesn't reset, which is kind of a problem. California normally doesn't get snow. Yeah, here it is pretty damn tropical. If we go like that, okay, it's acting as a block update detector. So when these go away, there's no block update in the area. Think south. Callie does. Considering you can snowboard. Oh, yeah, because you've got mountains. That's probably why. All right. Got to figure out a way of inducing a block update in this situation, or something else. Oh, now it's raining. Don't know, it's rather stay where you live. It's always an option. That being said, we've actually achieved what we set out to do mostly. Clear that out. Clear that out. I think I know how to... So all I've got to do is make sure this section gets block updated when I want to reset, which I can do. I moved from the state I started off in to where I live now, which was a pretty big move, but both states that I went to are pretty good in their own way. So I started off in New South Wales, where Sydney is, and then I moved up to Queensland. And both places have their good aspects and their bad aspects. All right. Well, we have built actually a working system. Right. Barely, as you say, only did it for the military. Yeah. I mean, all sorts of work is often why people end up leaving where they started off from. That would be nice if we could trigger a block update reliably from that. But that being said, I am noticing the time, so I'm going to jump back to my main room. Thank you everybody for joining me as I played Minecraft. Also, black bears are literally just big scared teddy bears in California. Always run away from it every time it thinks, what the fuck, bro? I hear the brown bears are the worst, though. So, tomorrow we have... What is it? It's today... Oops. Let's check the date. Okay, tomorrow we will have a mystery stream. So, I hope people will be able to join me for that. Most likely it will be doing more editing, so I hope to see you there. Goodbye all, and I hope to see you later. Thank you very much.